The story of suffering is written on every life. Pain and loss are as inevitable as death, whether we want to admit it or not. And yet the question remains, how will we live in anticipation of the storm, in the midst of the storm, in the wake of the storm? We have found that every culture, every person, has formulated some answer for the question of pain, from fatalism to karma, from denial to despair. Yet our experience of suffering, viewed through the lens of the suffering of Jesus, has led us to a different experience, one that has changed everything. This type of suffering doesn't shy away from the tears and the questions, the unfairness and the hurts, nor does it offer only hype and pat answers. Rather, suffering like Jesus draws us in the midst of our pain to purpose, to gratitude, and amazingly, to joy. This story is not an easy one, but it's ours, and it's yours too, if you have eyes to see it. We want to retell the story of suffering so we might see our pain as a badge of honor, rather than an ugly secret to hide or deny or avoid. We want to share how suffering, even at a young age, doesn't have to be the greatest tragedy, but surprisingly, can be one of the greatest gifts. The perspective gained from living, really living, this universal story of redemption informs how we live the rest of our lives. What's your story of suffering? This is ours.